It's been a day, stressing out like crazy. Just wanna be lazy with my girls.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Today we got an empties video. I cannot believe that I already have another one to share with you guys. I literally just did one 2 months ago, or maybe closer to 3, but I can't believe I went through this many products already. I'm super shocked. My bag filled up so fast and I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna have to do another video. It's a good sign though, because clearly I've been using my products, which makes me super happy to get my money's worth out of all this stuff. My project pan has really helped me this year in focusing on remembering to use my skincare, use the products that I have. Just don't let anything be, I mean, things get wasted, but I'm trying really hard to use a lot of my products, and it's showing because I can't believe I have to I just can't believe it. It's so crazy how much stuff I have to show with you guys already. There is kind of a lot of products here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And normally I start with the boring stuff, but let's start with the fun stuff today, the makeup. Let's go through all my makeup empties and then we'll go through the rest of this stuff. Tell you guys what I liked, tell you guys what I didn't like, all that stuff. Kind of like speed reviews. If you guys are interested in this makeup look, I filmed a makeup tutorial. It's already up on my channel. I'll put it up here in the iCard if you want to check it out. Let's get started. Okay, first I have the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. It looks disgusting because I have a nail polish remover in this bag that kind of leaked and it did some weird stuff to the packaging. But anyways, this foundation is so good. I love this foundation so much. It is super comfortable. It's got SPF 50. It's like a natural kind of finish, but it's also kind of full coverage. It lasts all day. It's comfortable. It's so good. I loved this so much. This wasn't my project pan, and I am so glad that I was able to finish it because it was definitely expired. I would love to repurchase this. However, I don't feel comfortable repurchasing it until or if It Cosmetics extends the shade range, because the shade range is really bad for this. I actually never really thought about how terrible some shade ranges are that I personally buy from. I never really thought before about how if I share a product with you guys, whether or not everyone can use it that's watching, you know? But I want to do better about that, so I wouldn't really repurchase this and share it with you guys until if they did extend their shade ranges. Shout out to Kyla Fish for kind of instilling that in my brain, because I never really thought about like if I hold up a product, can everyone use this? And this one I would say probably not. So I hope It Cosmetics starts doing better. It looks like their new foundation, which I also did a review on. I'll put it up here in the iCard if you want to see it. The Your Skin But Better skincare foundation. It has a good shade range, so if they could just like extend this one, we'd be all good. You know what I mean? I mean, they need to work on that. They do. And then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. This is a prep, set, and refresh makeup spray. You guys, I freaking love the way this smells so much. I think there's like, oh, there's like a few more squirts. I loved this so much. I cannot believe I went through it as fast as what I did, but it just smells like summer to me, like that sunscreen coconut summery smell. And I don't know how to explain it any other way without adding the sunscreen part in there, because it doesn't smell like sunscreen, but there's something in here that, like, you know, like some sunscreens have like that coconutty smell. That's what it smells like, but it's like specifically makes me think about putting sunscreen on. I don't know. I love this so much, mostly for the scent, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, does it do much more than that? Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to think it did, but honestly, it was more of an experience spray for me. Wet n Wild is not quite cruelty-free. Hopefully the laws in China change here so I can go back to purchasing Wet n Wild, because I love Wet n Wild, and I actually do have quite a bit of their products, so I don't want to get rid of them because I don't want to be wasteful, but I also don't want to share them with you guys because they're not cruelty-free. Okay, next I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I would totally repurchase this. I love this primer. This was also on my project pan. I loved this so much. It is so good. Super moisturizing. Well, not super moisturizing, but it is moisturizing. It's a great primer. I love this. I would definitely repurchase this, like if it went on sale or something. I wouldn't repurchase it right now at this very moment, just because I have a other products I need to make my way through. But as if you have dry skin, this is a really, really, really good primer. It's got hyaluronic acid and niacinamide in it, and it's such a great primer. So good. I would totally repurchase that. On the other hand, this Smashbox Photo Finish primer water, I would not repurchase this. Again, was also in my project pan. So glad to be done with this because I was never really a fan of this, but I used it to like wet my sponge, wet my brush if I wanted my eyeshadow to be more intense, or if I just felt like I had a lot of powder on my face, I would use it that way. But this was never really a product that I liked that much. I'm sorry, my face itches. This was never really a product that I liked that much, and I really did not like the scent. It's supposed to smell like citrus, but I don't think it smelled like citrus at all. This came in like a BoxyCharm box a while ago, like a long while ago. So I'm really glad to have that done because I'm just not a fan of the primer water by Smashbox. I don't feel like it really does anything like at all. And then I have a lash glue by Kiss. This is the Lash Couture Strip Lash Adhesive with biotin and blueberry. It's latex free. It is the black one. And I use this like every day. Ew, it's like, it got a little stuck. It's looking kind of chunky in here. There's a tiny bit of product left in here. I really have to like get in there to get anything out. It's starting to dry a little bit, but I used this so much. Like I really, really, really like this lash glue. In fact, I just purchased a new one because I really like this as a drugstore lash glue. It really does keep my lashes on all day without it being like uncomfortable taking them out. Unless I really pack it on, sometimes it can be kind of hard to take off. But there are some lash glues that I feel like are too intense and it's really, really on there. It's like the House of Lashes glue. I really like it for like days that I'm like, okay, you absolutely need to stay on, and if you can't, you're gonna ruin my whole night. Then I'll use those. But otherwise, I use this one daily because it does a really good job. I never have any problems with my lashes popping off or anything. And it's drugstore. It's good. You can find this in probably drugstore. I would assume you could find this at like CVS and stuff. It's been a long time since I've been in the United States. I live in Italy, so I'm pretty sure you can find this in CVS or Walgreens or something. I would assume. It's Kiss, so I feel so disconnected from the States. Oh my god, I can't wait to come home. The other thing I have here is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the shade Porcelain. This was, again, in my project pan. It's totally used up. I took the little brush thing off. I wouldn't repurchase this just because I hate the packaging so much. It normally has so it's a squeezy tube, and it normally has like a brush tip, and you squeeze it out of the brush, and it's kind of hard to squeeze it out of the brush, and the brush is just annoying, and I hate it, and I don't like it at all. Concealer inside is amazing. It's so good. Super, super, super affordable. If I was in a crunch and I saw this somewhere, I would purchase it then because it's usually like $3 or something, but I would never go out of my way to actually purchase this because I just hate the packaging so much. It is a great concealer though. I don't know how I went through so many brow products in like 2 or 3 months. I think a lot of these were kind of like close to being done, and that's kind of what happened. So they all just finished really fast. Let's go through them really quick. So first I have the e.l.f. Ultra Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. Love this. So good. So worth the money. e.l.f. killed it on this one. Super good. Totally would repurchase. Then I have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Dark Brunette. One of my absolute holy grails, although L'Oreal is not cruelty free, which really stinks because this is one of my all-time favorite brow pencils. So I'm not going to be repurchasing, although I have a couple I still need to use up from me buying a bunch of them. But this is a really good drugstore eyebrow pencil. It is so amazing. Like I love it so much. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Dark Brown. Holy grail. Like, this is my number one. This is my number one. No matter what, I always can rely on this thing. It lasts all day. It doesn't smudge. It stays on my brows. Great color. It's perfect. It's like my holy grail. This is like number one. I always have this in my collection. And then I tried the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP in the shade Black Brown. This one's a little bit different than the other ones. All the other ones have the super precise tip and then a spoolie. This one has a super precise tip, although the spoolie end is not a spoolie. It's like a little brush. It kind of looks like a little toothbrush, you know, which I totally didn't mind at all. I actually kind of enjoyed that. And I really liked this brow pencil. I would repurchase this if it went on sale because I don't like it as much as my ABH eyebrow pencil, but I do really like it. So if it was to go like on sale, or if I could get like buy one, get one 50% off or something, I would totally pick this up again. I do really like it. But since it is on the higher end price, I would rather go for my ABH over this one since they're both expensive. Then the last brow thing I have is the iconic London Sculpt and Brow Eyebrow Cushion. I loved this, and I've talked about this on my channel before. I loved this, you guys, so much. It's a little eyebrow kit. It has a mirror in here, and it comes with a little eyebrow double-sided brush and spoolie, and then you have a cushion in here that has 2 different shades, one that's lighter, one that's darker, although after quite some time of using it, kind of just all mixed together. But I have the shade medium. This is perfect for my dark hair, and I loved this so much. It's very waterproof. It is so easy to apply, especially with this little brush. This would be a beautiful thing to keep in your purse to do your brows since you have the little brush here. It's got a mirror. It's like just such a great little thing, and this lasted so long. These little kits are pretty expensive. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. But I kind of feel like it's worth it because it lasts a long time. I can actually still kind of get some product out of there, but it's quite old at this point. So I want to just, you know, I think I'm just going to put it down, call it a day, and say that this was well used, and we're done with it now. But I love this so much. Again, this is a product that I would purchase if it went on sale. I wouldn't go out and spend, I think it's like $40. It's really expensive. Again, it lasts a long time, much longer than my eyebrow pencils, like well over what it would take to use 2 of my ABH pencils. This would still be going. So it's worth it because by the time I would buy 2 eyebrow pencils, you're over the $40 what this is cost. So it's totally worth it in my opinion. But I'm not gonna purchase it unless I see like that it went on sale somewhere or something. But it's such a great little brow product. I love it. Super travel friendly. It's really good. So there's most of the super makeup-y things. I do have some nail products I would like to share with you guys. So the first one is this. This is what leaked all over my my foundation tube. This is the Onyx Professional Acetone Nail Polish Remover. And I've been using this quite a bit. This is kind of just what's at my local store that I go to all the time. And okay, this looks absolutely disgusting, but I reused this for 8 months, 6 months, no, probably like 6 months. I probably reused this. What I would do is I would remove the old acetone and I would put new acetone in here because acetone is super inexpensive, and I feel like it does the best at removing your nail polish. And if you're wearing glitter nail polish, it's not the best for like, as far as like, it's kind of dehydrates your nails. I do try to use like a cuticle oil to kind of keep them from drying out too much. Although that's for cuticle, but I feel like it does something for your nails. But the reason why I'm throwing this out is because I've reused it so much that it has these little bristles. It's one of those ones where you stick your finger in here and it has the bristles in there that kind of scrub it off. And the bristles are starting to break a little bit, and you know, it just doesn't work as well. It's not like this is very expensive at all. I think it's like less than $3 to buy a new one, but you know, I wanted to reuse it as much as possible because it's, you know, it's a lot of plastic and all that, so I just kept buying just the acetone to put it in here. It has these bristles. It's not like a sponge one. Like, I don't know what's normally out there, but the bristles in here do really good at removing my nails. It's so easy. Just stick it in. You don't have to buy cotton balls. I really like this because after I do my nails, I do pretty good, but I still get it on the sides of my nails. You know, like when you know what I'm talking about, when you're doing your nails and it gets on the sides of your skin and it's really annoying. I like to take the time to use a little thin brush, and I actually dip it in here and kind of shake off extra, and then I clean up the sides of my nails. So it's so good. Like, I use it for 2 different things that help me in my nail routine. So I really enjoy this. a lot, and I have another one sitting over there on my shelf with all my nail stuff. So obviously gonna repurchase. I mean, it's not expensive anyways. And then a couple other nail things. Wow, that acetone really like leaked everywhere. I have an Ulta skin, wow. I have an Ulta base coat. It's the Ulta brand Salon Formula Nail Lacquer base coat. There's like a teeny tiny bit left in there, but it's really hard to get out. I basically just used this because this is what I had on hand. I really can't remember how I ended up with this, but I didn't have a base coat, so I just started using this one up, and it was okay. It did good. No complaints. Wasn't bad. Wasn't amazing, but it did good. And then I have a Maybelline Color Show nail polish in, I don't even know if they still sell these. This is Pretty in Peach. It is a peach color. It is so pretty and extremely gone. There is nothing in there. I cannot get anything out of here. I really like this color a lot. These, I don't know if Maybelline still does this Color Show nail polish line, but I have quite a few. Like, I have a lot of them actually, and they're alright. They're not my favorite, but they do good. That's all the nail stuff. Next, I have these Pixi Makeup Melting Cleansing Cloths. This was like one of my last packs of makeup remover wipes that I have on hand, because you guys, if you've seen my recent videos, you'd know that I've switched over to reusable makeup cloths. If you guys haven't seen my nighttime skincare routine, how I remove my makeup video, I'll put it up here in the iCard, and I talk all about it in there. But these were the last ones that I really had that I was trying to use up, and I haven't used makeup wipes to remove my actual makeup on my face in a very long time. Like, maybe a very long time, like over a year probably. I really just use this to get it off swatches off my hands. Sometimes I would use these to clean up under my eyes if I had fallout, but I never use makeup wipes to take off my makeup, like my heavy makeup or anything. These Pixi makeup wafts, I hated so much. I do not like these at all. These are with chamomile and rose. I'm not a big on those scents, so like I didn't really love that scent at all. And also the wipes are not that saturated, so I felt like I would have to use more than, like, even when I was removing swatches and stuff, I feel like it didn't do that great of a job. But yeah, I really did not like these. I only bought them because they were on sale on a FabFitFun sale thing. Anyways, yeah, I didn't like those at all. Next up, I have some First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. So these are kind of multi-purpose. They exfoliate, tone, and brighten your skin. I like to use these. I mean, it's empty. I don't know why I'm like opening it, trying to show you guys. So basically these come with little hold on, I have a new one. I'll show you guys. Okay, so I swear I have the full size one. This is actually they come in two different sizes. This one has 28 pads. Like, it has 28 of these little pads. Let me show you. I had to pull this out of my makeup kit for freelancing because I'd keep these in there. But it has this little pad. There's like 28 in this size one. You can get also another one is like 50 in there or something. But anyways, the way that I like to use these, and I also use them in my makeup kit like I just said, is two different ways. One, after I remove all of my makeup at the end of the night, I like to use it because I feel like it gets anything extra off my face that I think I missed. So like if it's a night that I took off all my makeup, most of it's off, and I don't feel like double cleansing, I'll use one of these because it does take off any of the extra, anything you missed on your face and any residue that's on there, as well as it helps exfoliate any of your skin. It's not rough at all. It's like literally just like a liquid on a pad. It helps tone your skin, it helps brighten your skin. So I think it's really good for that purpose. The other way I use it, which is also how I use it on my makeup clients, is if I feel like there's like extra oils. I use it as a pre-cleanser, oil, dirt, anything extra on your face before you do your makeup. So like for example, if my client comes in and they say that they've been out doing stuff and they haven't washed their face recently, then I'll just take one and just kind of go over the face, and it kind of removes any extra oils or any extra dirt or anything so that the makeup stays on better. Does that make any sense? Oh my gosh. Does that make sense? I don't know. That was really hard for me to explain for some reason. But anyways, I really like these a lot, and I would definitely repurchase them. In fact, I've obviously repurchased them multiple times, and I swear I have the full size somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. So moving on to the next thing. And that is a few products from Kylie Skin. If you guys saw my last empties, I talked about this. I don't ever purchase from Kylie, KKW, any of the Kardashian like family makeup stuff. I don't ever really purchase from them because I'm not into their brands. But this is I bought the whole Kylie Skin set when it first came out on an impulse because somebody around here bought 2 by accident, and so I was like, oh, let me just buy it from them. That kind of thing. This is part of that skincare set. I have the vitamin C serum, and I used this up all the way and it was okay. That's all I have to say. I really don't feel like it did anything special. I really feel like this Kylie Skin is like drugstore. Like, it is over freaking priced. Cute packaging, yeah. But all of it is so overpriced. Like, I just don't think it's worth the money at all. And then the other thing that I have is the walnut face scrub, which I couldn't even finish. Because, I freaking tried, you guys. This was in my shower for a while to try to use it up. And there's quite a bit used up. Probably more than half, I would say I used it, but I just can't do it anymore. I do not like this at all. Does exfoliate the skin? Maybe a little bit, but I hate the smell so much. Like, I cannot stand the way this smells. It smells like Play-Doh, like straight Play-Doh. And I just, I hate the smell of this. It smells so bad. I could not use it anymore, and I wasn't like a huge fan of it anyways. It is a pretty heavy exfoliator. It's a physical exfoliator, so it has those larger bits that kind of you can feel it on your skin, like exfoliating. But I'm not a fan. Overpriced. Would not ever repurchase that. No matter, like, I would never use that again. Like, absolutely not. Neither one of those, really, honestly. The next thing I have here is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, and yeah, that's it. I like this a lot. This is a great, really gentle cleanser. It says that it removes impurities, makeup, even mascara without stripping the skin of essential moisture, which I do believe that it doesn't strip your skin, but I don't think it's great for removing makeup. So I wouldn't use this as a makeup remover at all. Like, it doesn't do great at removing makeup in my opinion, but it is a really great gentle cleanser. So like, it would be a great cleanser to use after you've removed your makeup as like a double cleanser, or like what I did is I just kept this in my shower as my face cleanser. So every time I take a shower, I would just use this as my face cleanser. It's really great. Smells good. It smells like cucumbers. I really enjoyed using this. I would repurchase this. Maybe not at full price, although there is a lot of product here. Like, it's a big tube. Maybe I would repurchase it at full price. I really like this a lot. It's a really good, gentle cleanser. I love Fresh. That brand is just, oof. So good. I love them. Boring thing I have here is a shaving cream in toasted vanilla by the brand Whish, like W-H-I-S-H. Whish. That's how I would assume you would say that. Anyways, this came in like a FabFitFun box or something. Don't love the smell. I mean, does it smell like vanilla? Yeah, but it's kind of weird to me. And I'm not a shaving cream kind of person. Is that weird for some of you guys? Do you guys use shaving cream? Like, I just find it so much easier to shave my legs without shaving cream or anything, because I feel like I get a better, like a deep, oh, that sounds gross. I feel like I get a better shave. Like, my hair doesn't grow back as fast and I don't miss any spots. Like, when I use shaving cream, sometimes I feel like my razor kind of just skips over spots, and it's harder to get it off, and then the razor has all the shaving cream on it, and you have to like, I'm not a shaving cream kind of person. So I tried to use this. There's like a tiny bit left, but I'm not a shaving cream person. So I have a couple hair things, but before I talk about those, I have this. Yes, this little sponge hair. So this is from the brand Sponge Gel. It's another brand that I found through FabFitFun, and I love these. I have some new ones. I'm sorry if you hear construction. I'm really sorry. It's out of my hands. So this is a pre-loaded body wash. It has all the body wash loaded onto the sponge, so all you have to do in the shower is wet it and kind of get it a little sudsy, and you can use it up to like 30 times, and it really does last like 30 times. These always smell really good. It's really just, I don't know, it just makes life so easy, you know? It would also be really amazing for traveling, so that way you don't have to take a body wash that's a liquid. You know, you eliminate a little bit of your liquid products when you're taking. You could even cut these. like in half or quarters or whatever and just take a little one. I mean, you could even do that at home if you wanted to cut it in half and just use it a little bit of it at a time. The only thing about this that I will say that annoys me is that if you put this in your shower anywhere near your wall or on the tub or somewhere that's touching the wall or something. For me, I have black tile in my bathroom, and this will run down the side of the black tile and it looks really gross and it's really hard to scrub off. So that's annoying. So I would try to put this somewhere where it's not gonna do that. But otherwise, I really, 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 really love these. Totally would repurchase, have some down there waiting for me now. Then for hair, I have Briogeo. I have 3 Briogeo products. So first I have the Be Gentle, Be Kind Matcha and Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner. I liked this a lot. I don't think I would repurchase it at full price because it is very expensive. I think for both of these, it's like $48 or $52 or something. Very expensive. I think I bought mine as a set on like a 20% off Sephora sale or something. I love the way it smells. It smells really good. I do like the packaging, although I will say for the shampoo, I would be more inclined to buy the conditioner over the shampoo because the shampoo is very runny. Like as soon as you open this, it starts coming out like really fast. So sometimes I would find myself like wasting some because it would like, oh my god, like I'm not quite ready, or like too much comes out or something, because it's a very runny shampoo. But it suds up really good and it smells really nice. My hair felt good. I have no complaints about that. My hair always feels healthy when I use Briogeo products. I love Briogeo. It is so good. I love Briogeo. The conditioner, mwah, love it. Beautiful, so good. I would buy this on its own. It's a little bit on the thicker side, so I did actually have to store it like this because sometimes it was kind of hard to squeeze out, but it is so good. It makes it very hydrating to the hair. Love this so much. I definitely like the conditioner more than shampoo, but they're both really good, so I love that a lot. I just don't know if I would buy them on full price because they're pretty expensive. Briogeo does a lot of sales though on their website, so if you want to try them, they do a lot of sale. Then the other thing I have is the Briogeo Don't Despair Honey Moisture Deep Conditioning Mask. I wanted to try this because if you guys have seen any of my other empties, I almost always have a hair mask by Briogeo, the Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask, the regular one. Oh my god, I found the pads! They were right there, and I just didn't see them. See, I have a full size as well. There's 60 in here. This is the regular Don't Despair hair mask. This is the honey one. I wanted to try it because, first of all, adorbs. Look at that. It's so cute. I got this one because I want to know what it smelled like. Was it any different? Because it says that it's like, I don't know. I got the impression that it was supposed to be extra hydrating, even more than this one, even though this one's amazing. I love the packaging. I love that it's just like you can squeeze it out. I love that because one thing I hate about this one is that it's in a tub. I would much rather it be in like a squeezy tube or a pump or something. Maybe not a pump because those are hard to recycle, but a squeezy tube would be awesome. Kind of like this. It doesn't have to be a bear. Anyways, I use this all up. I like it. Don't love it as much as this one, and that's mostly due to the smell. I like the smell, but I don't love it. I like the smell of this one much more. This is a very honey, sweet smell, but this one, the original Don't Despair, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells I don't know, it's like the Briogeo smell. I don't know how else to explain it. You would just have to try it, and you should, because this is the best hair mask on the market. But anyways, I liked it, didn't love it, wouldn't buy it again unless if it was on sale. I would though, because it worked good and I'll get past the scent, and these hair masks are expensive. It does the exact same thing as the original one. It just has that scent. In my opinion, it's like exactly the same. So if I had to choose between which one I liked better, the original one. But if it's on sale, girl, I'm getting that because that's expensive. Okay, that was everything. I am out of breath because I tried to talk fast. That was a lot of stuff. I cannot believe I went through all that stuff in like 3 months. That's crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some little speed reviews in there. Maybe some products you want to try, or you got a warning on some products that you shouldn't try. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. If you're not already, I would love if you considered subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you here. If not, maybe just like the video. I'll show up in your recommendation probably. You know, you can try me out a second time. Thanks again so much for watching. I love you guys, by the way. I don't say that enough. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
We so fly.